Hey, Troy Church, this is Zach, lead pastor. Hope you're having a great week. I want to do a couple things. One, just kind of get you in gear, excited for this Sunday, and invite you to join us online or with your house church group at 10 a.m. But also want to tell you about something that's really special and something that's a first for us as a church that I am really excited about. Our worship team lead, JB, and a member of our worship team, Mr. Myles Webster, have gotten together and have written a song that will be a part of our worship. And I just want to just make this the big deal that it is, that as a church family, for us to have some original music. And I think it's one thing for us to take songs that we enjoy, that are coming from maybe across the country from people we don't know, but that say true things, and that's well and good. But so special to me to have people that are in our church family that know and walk with and listen and love you, just write a song from their heart, from their time with the Lord, that is for us and our space and time, and for our church family, and just out of their interaction and overflow from all those things. So I invite you to listen to their heart in this song and talk about just their process and writing it, and just see Jesus just be present with two brothers in Christ in that, and then for you to enjoy a sneak peek of it now, but to get ready to see the whole thing Sunday. And again, not in a thing to be produced for you, but an invitation for you to join in with their hearts and sing with them and worship Christ just in that place. So excited about that, so enjoy.
JB and Myles here. Wanted to just spend a few moments talking about the song that we recently wrote and wanted to introduce to the church, to give just a little context and our heart behind it and what we felt like God was showing us. So we started with the chorus, and Myles had come in and that day had been really meditating on Psalm 54.
Yeah, so Psalm 54, verse 1 starts off with, God save me by your name and vindicate me by your might. And yeah, we kind of just honestly use that as a basis to kind of just at the starting ground and write from, honestly. And with that, going forward with that as the chorus, we kind of just unpacked it. So like the chorus says, like, Lord, you save me by your name, Lord, you save me by your might. And then, Lord, your glory is my Lord, you are my strong tower. Lord, your glory is my light. And yeah, we were kind of just, I think, honestly, like assessing just where we were, where our hearts were on that day, kind of what God was revealing about himself as, like the psalm is literally about God being our upholder. And I think we kind of just took that frame and, again, like continued to kind of just unpack it, pull it apart a little bit, and expand it as much as we could with just like thinking about God as big and for us and upholding us. And using that song kind of as I think kind of like this initiators who allowing us to view like God as he who's allowing us to be confident. And I guess like you maybe can explain a little bit more in terms of like going towards conflict or kind of just like the war mentality a little bit behind the song.
Yeah, I think we came in, I think you and I both came in that place in our walk with God that just kind of worn and and tattered, and we had this like pilgrim, I think, mindset, this marching pilgrim, and so the chorus was like a baseline reminder that, you know, whether it be war or what we were walking through, these are truths about the Lord that don't change and sustain us. We went into the first verse, just kind of the understanding that, you know, it's based really around the idea of I'm hearing lies and I've forgotten who you are. And then the chorus to remind, and then the second verse, it kind of amplifies the lies are specific and they're about God. And then the chorus to remind us, because really the idea of as we're marching, like as we're pilgrims in this land, sojourning, as we've looked at in 1 Peter, even exiles, strangers, sojourners, that, you know, a lot of Christianity, and I think what we said, you know, is being who God calls us to be. And a lot of it is remembering who not only we already are, but more specifically who God is in that. And then we got into the third verse that Myles sings. And
so yeah, I think like up until the third verse, like you can feel throughout the song, especially like as like the verses and the chorus kind of like provide like this contrast to one another. You can feel like this tension and this like push-pull action, a little bit of this like toil and victory action, and kind of again like the thoughts you're hearing, the things we're feeling. Like, what is the enemy saying about God? What is the enemy trying to like portray God to be for us? And then reminding ourselves, like, Lord, you said me by your name, you said me by your might. And then like the last verse is just like full of like joy and relief, and like you don't feel any more of that tension. Like, you just feel victory. And the last verse is like, it's like, the truth is we are chosen, right? The truth is we are yours. And that's us like talking to like God again and just feeling, I think, safe and feeling empowered. But there is a real like sense of like relief first. Like the relief like definitely like kind of precedes a lot
Yeah,
of like
you
this,
can
like,
feel the tension change between the first verse when it says, I feel like I forgot,
mm-hmm.
and then the third verse is when we remember.
Yep.
And it releases it.
Yep. That's what it said. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's good. So, anyway, just wanted to give some context. We're excited. It's the first song we've written together, and just felt really, really good about just putting it in front of the church right now as an encouragement as we're continuing to march as sojourners and exiles together in this pilgrim land. Just kind of a little bit of an anthem. So, hope you guys enjoy. They tell me that I'm stuck here. They tell me I'm alone. But you